Today on the channel, the cat is loose with Wildcat Gold Label Target exclusive McFarlane DC Multiverse.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC Multiverse unboxing and review. And today on the channel we got Wildcat, the Target Gold Label exclusive. But for all your Target exclusives, Target. But for all your other McFarlane toy needs and everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And Wildcat comes to us here as a Target exclusive, part of the January Target refresh, reset, whatever you technically call it. They changed up the planograms and we got Wildcat and Orion. And I thought it was really, really cool, Todd, on the couch, that you would make a figure of course, one Wildcat Willie from WCW, the former WCW mascot. Always wanted a figure of him, thought it was a really cool idea. What? It is not Wildcat Willie from WCW. This is a different Wildcat Willie. Well, scratch that then. It's really cool that we got Wildcats, the Radical Squadron, finally in the DC Multiverse. Wasn't aware they were a DC character, but always loved watching their show. I think I used to watch it on... What? Are you kidding me? It's not them either? Oh my gosh, well, we'll try this one more time. Well, we finally got Wildcats, one of the greatest Image comics of all time. Had an amazing Super Nintendo game. What? Are you kidding me? It's not the Wildcats either? What Wildcat are we dealing with here? Okay, well, last chance, I guess. Thundercats, finally to get one of the key performers, key members of the Thundercats here with old Wildcat, one of my favorites, right behind Panther. What? He's right behind Panther on my all-time favorites, Todd. I don't care what you say. What? He's not part of the Thundercats? I don't know my Thundercats? Oh my gosh, okay, this Wildcat, what is he then? What does he do? Justice Society of America? Oh, whatever. So says Todd on the couch. He's part of the JSA, and I guess I could have read the box. Who knows? But here it is, Wildcat, the Target exclusive here at the table today. And Wildcat, a boxer, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we'll find out a little bit more on his card. And you know about these cats, they got 9 lives. We know how that does go. And we also know how these reviews go. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And there it is, old not Wildcat Willie from WCW. Gold label, 22 points of articulation. Mark Summers, 12 and up. I was getting there. Mark Summers on the couch. Double Dare's own Mark Summers here today on the couch, folks. DC Multiverse, Wildcat. Oh, the cat's wild is what he is. He'll scratch you. He will. A Wildcat on the side, JSA. Wildcat on the side. On the back, there he is, waiting for the bus. Oh, Wildcat, he's not so fast, gets tired easy. Waiting for the bus, gonna go to the JSA meeting, I think is what he's gonna do right there. Somebody feel free to check it. Fact check it, there it is, Mark Summers. Looking good, and let's find out what Wildcat's up to here. See you later, goodbye. I have a feeling they're gonna say he was part of the Radical Squadron. See you later, right off the screen, almost hooked the landing on that one. Oh, there we go. Once again, see you later, goodbye. DC McFarlane Stand, seen it before, we'll see it again. And of course, like I mentioned, Orion, see you later, is also part of this wave set, whatever you want to call it, is part of the Target exclusive. But here we go. Old Wildcat, real name Ted Grant. Oh, salt of the earth. In 1941, oh, many years ago, boxer Ted Grant was framed for murder on the run when a comic book inspired him to don a costume and track down the real killer. As Wildcat Willie, he went on WCW Monday Nitro. Oh, no, that's not on there. As Wildcat, Ted cleared his name in living the double life. Kept going. Specializing in sports-related crimes, he often helped his manager, old Stretch Skinner, with the detective agency he ran as a sideline. Very interesting. I wonder if he ever had any matches against Sportsmaster. I think it's a natural tie-in between those two, and we unboxed that one on the channel not too long ago as well. But the old Wildcat, man, he is pretty thin. Pretty thin here, Todd. Cheaping out to Target. I don't know how Target allows such things. But we, of course, got twist ties. Cheaped out on the accessories, but loaded the twist ties up. It is what it is. I guess McFarlane gonna McFarlane is what we're going to get right there. But, yeah, nothing with him. Would have been nice to have at least something. Maybe some catnip. That would have been nice. That would have been something for him, maybe. Who knows? Can I get him out of the package, though? Twist ties literally for days. 4 days. Months, years. Oh, my gosh. Still locked in at the hand up here. We'll get there. We always do. We'll get there eventually. See you later. Put some Wildcat spin on it. I thought for sure he was part of the Wildcats. I thought for sure that was going to be it. I was going to put him right there with my boy Maul. Maul was my favorite Wildcat member. He could grow. He could grow big. But here's old Wildcat out of the package. Not Wildcat Willie. No member of the Radical Squadron. Not a member of the Thundercats either. Just a straight up Wildcat is what he is. And I've been called a Wildcat a time or two in my day. But not like this Wildcat. And I guess we'll start at the head on this one. He's got a very cat-like face. Very fitting there. Got a little spot for the whiskers to come out. And then you got a little of that human showing through right there in the chin and the mouth. Very stoic. Hero, very hero stoic, very moody, like a young Batman, like a young Bruce Wayne is old Ted Grant here is what I would say. Got those sharp cat ears up top there, and then you got a little bit of the cowl hanging down, but looks good. I like the look of determination on his face. He looks like a guy that's very determined to be the best around, you know, like a young Karate Kid theme. Shout out to, what is it, Joe Esposito, You're the Best Around. Oh, one of the all-time greats. Great songs. Have a heck of a story about that way back in the day. Maybe a story for another day. We'll see. We'll see on that one. But looking good here on the body. But man, plain Jane. You could easily pop this head off, put something else on here. Good figure for a customizer if you want to add some things to it, because I really do like the forearm wrap here. Grungy, dirty. It's like a boxer. It's in a dirty gym. He's working the bag. He's working speed bags. He's doing all that kind of stuff. Gives you that kind of vibe right there. So very cool. Would love to see a little blood on there too. That's where you could customize it to your liking. But looking really, really good. I will say mine is very greasy. You got that plastic kind of grease coming out of this. We see that every once in a while with action figures. A lot from you, from Todd McFarlane. Is that plastic grease? It's not plastic grease, Todd. What is it? Oh, no. Todd, you what? No. He said it's his special formula he concocts in his body, in your body? I don't even. We're going to stop right there. I don't know what he's putting in it. Apparently, it's got Todd's DNA all over it. Very sticky substance here. Very. I don't know. We better end that conversation right there. It's off the rails. Mark Summers over there. You just talk about slime from Double Dare. Todd's talking about bodily fluids on his Wildcat. I don't know what's up with that. But very greasy. Your mileage may vary. You got a little bit of dullness in the color around the chest and on the thighs, looking very nice. Instead of just being straight blue, it's got a little personality. You got some of that up on the shoulders as well. Like the looks of that. Down into the black boots, black feet on him here. 2 Fists of Fury. Wouldn't have it any other way for a Wildcat. Arms all the way around. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbows. Yes, they're pinned. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Hula hoop up top. Traditional waist. Big ol' splits if you do need it. Legs do go up. Oh my gosh, look at that stretch. And this is you in the here? Oh, Todd McFarlane imagines himself as the Wildcat. Good for him. You do get the ankles back and forth, up and down. Toe articulation. You know we got to have that, of course. But I do like this figure, actually. A bit of a sleeper figure. This is one of those figures, though, that I wouldn't be shocked 6 months from now. He's down to, you know, $12, $11.99, $9.87, something like that at a Target store. Hate to say it, but I could see that happening. Awfully plain at this point right here, especially compared to Orion. But I do like this guy. Greasiness aside, I do like this one a whole lot. A lot better than I expected it to be. I thought it would be very plain, where it is still plain. There is details in the figure, and I do love the head sculpt on this one here. And I'm a sucker for Wildcat Willie. I'm a sucker for the Thundercats. I'm a sucker for Wildcat the Radical Squadron. I'm a sucker for a lot of those kind of things. And now I'm a sucker for the JSA Wildcat as well. So there he is, unboxed on the channel today. But what are your thoughts on old Wildcat? A pickup for you? Pass? Long game? No game? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out my other YouTube channels. Subscribe to both of them while you're here. Early access to both channels' videos and tons of bonus content available on the Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support the channel. You can also check out my new TikTok channel for all my sick dance moves. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and Instagram. So for Wildcat, not Willie, not Thundercat, not Radical Squadron, but JSA, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.